Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today we present about merge and acquisition. I am Muhammad Zairul Habizwadi. We present about company Apple and Intel. Okay, firstly I introduce about Apple companies. Okay, Apple is a US multinational technology firm specialist to internet service, computer and consumer product. Okay, Apple is the greatest technology business globally in terms of revenue and the most valuable company in the world since January 2021. Okay, Apple introduced new machine with the critical acclaim advertisement which offer groundbreaking graphic user interface including the original Macintosh. Okay, she has been producing iPhone, iPad, iPod, Apple Watch, Apple Television and several software apps. Next, Intel have its headquarters in Silicon Valley, Santa Clara, California in US, multinational and technology enterprise. Okay, with Delaware as its corporate partner, Intel ran 44th over the next 10 years from the 2007 to 2016 fiscal year at the first term of 2020 list of America biggest firm. Okay, founded on 18 July 1968 by Gordon Moore, a pioneer in semiconductivity, and Robert Noyce. The Intel Corporation is connect with Andrew Growth Management and Vision.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz Fakhruddin bin Shihabuddin. My student number ID is 2019-845414. Today I want to present about merger and acquisition. M&A refers to the consolidation of companies and acquisitions through a range of sorts of financial transactions, including mergers, acquisitions, consolidations, tenders, and assets and management acquisitions. The term of merger and acquisition also refers to the officers of financial companies which participates in these activities. The basic distinction between a combination and an acquisition is that a merger is a type of consolidation into a single enterprise of two companies. These articles present the merger between Apple and Intel. Apple's deal was entered into between Apple and Intel to acquire much of the smartphone modern business. For about 202,000 years, Apple will include Intel staff and intellectual property, appliance and lease. The transaction of $100 billion is scheduled to be concluded in the fourth quarter of 2019, subject to regulatory and other usual requirements, including the Works Committee and other relevant negotiations within various countries. Okay, now, the reason of mergers and acquisition have three categories. For the first one is synergies. The synergies, the combination of business operation, tends into increase overall performance efficiency and minimize general expenditures as cash firm leverage its strengths. And the second is the growth. Without significant lifting, mergers might allow the purchaser to grow market shares rather by only buy a competitor's firm at a certain price. Generally, a horizontal merge, for example, a beer corporation might decide to buy a smaller rival brewery to manufacture more beer and improve their sale to real brand customers. First one is competition elimination. Competition elimination, multiple M&A purchase allow the buyer to relieve competitiveness and gain more market share in the future. On the contrary, the proprietors of the target firm usually need a huge premium It is a fairly unusual for the acquiring business to sell its credit to shareholders and lower their price in reaction to the company that pays too much for its target company.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Fatihah binti Abdulaziz. I would like to present about method, process and benefit that Apple acquired after it done the acquisition with the Intel company in 2019. Apple has acquired Intel smartphone modem through a cash transaction. Today, Intel announced that the completion of sale to Apple for $1 billion from the majority in their smartphone modem company after the regulatory approval. The deal was first disclosed in July and involves intellectual property, equipment and about 2,200 Intel staff members from Apple. The agreement provides Apple with a wide range of Intel wireless technology patent. Apple now has over 70,000 wireless technology patents from a modern architecture and modern operation protocol for cellular standards. Intel remains in position to develop modem that is because it's not suitable for smartphone. It's mostly suitable for PC, internet design gadgets and independent cars. Next, the process. Apple bought Intel's smartphone modem business for $1 billion. The deal includes all intellectual property, materials, equipment, rental, and more than 2,200 staff. Apple now owns over 70,000 wireless technology patents and has acquired Intel's wide range wireless patent portfolio. Lastly, benefit. While Intel devoted a considerable amount of time and money to develop its modern operation, the company was not profitable. After Apple concluded that a chip delivery arrangement with Qualcomm is in April, the corporation came out of the 5G modem race. Apple may gain significant modern experience without starting from the scratch by acquiring Intel's modern operation, which will presumably include intellectual property and the Intel people.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aizin bin Muhammad Asri. I am student BA 242. Today I will present you about why did Apple want to build an in-house modem. Okay, for the first one is vertical integration represent Apple management style. Apart from being one of the few makers of mobile phone that control both of their hardware and software, the Apple create and manage operating system is one of the Apple major competitive advantages. Therefore, it is apparent that Apple wants to achieve the next vertical integration stage. This is going to make it a far more formidable entity with stronger negotiating powers with its suppliers and consumer. Okay, for the second one is modem. One on a mobile phone of the most advanced, costly and sophisticated hardware. The reason is that modem adjusts the transfer speed across cellular and other wireless network. In addition, it is the modem that improves the phone battery life. Apple wish to give speed and battery life a competitive edge. They want to produce a modem that is not available to other companies. Only if the modem is built in-house can this be done. If Apple continues to buy Qualcomm modem, Qualcomm will likely retain stock strategically to boost pricing. The Apple Intel deal will probably lead to further difficulty in the Apple-Qualcomm partnership. Okay, the last one is in the fight for 5G supremacy, modem will be strategically essential. For example, Apple spent roughly in 18 billion for its iPhone series for an average 4G modem, but 4G modem are expected to cost up to 15. Naturally, with the passage of time, this price would fall. This expenditure and nevertheless still significant, and Apple want to control them. The in-house development of modem appear to be much cheaper. The purchase of Intel processor would allow Apple to produce superior goods that can also be competitively priced to eliminate competition.
Conclusion about Apple and Intel. Okay, however, Apple ambition to create his own modem, the Intel acquisition should greatly speed. Okay, Apple will be able to improve its smartphone anyway with full control over one of the most crucial component of iPhone. Okay, taking Apple's A12 Bionic CPU into account chip powerful capabilities such as augmented reality and facial tracking on an iPhone SS and SR. Or in his most recent, Apple the H1 processor of Apple Assist the audio pads to better synchronize with your iPhone and improve battery life. Okay, due to Apple's in-house design, its hardware and software make operate more closely together. Likewise, an Apple modem could improve the life of an iPhone or battery. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.